Hey guys, so it's Amanda here, and I've got a little bit of my throat's just kind of, I'm fine, I'm not sick, I just, apparently it's the allergies, that's what I'm going to say, that's what everybody else says, right? So I've got a pretty neat product, of course. Why else am I doing this? It is an LED projector. Now with this one, it's got high-speed USB, pretty neat looking, right? So I have not opened the box yet. The way I always like to do my reviews, in case this is the first one you've ever seen, is I like to do it from the moment like I get the stuff, and so you guys can see exactly what it's like. Because a lot of times you see something, they've already got it laid out, they've already got it displayed. I like to do it from the time of the box. So I just took it out of the cardboard box. And here we go. So you see, and they've got some pretty nice graphics on this box to kind of go through and tell you everything about it. The nerd stuff. Now this side over here, I find it very difficult to read the yellow, the white on the yellow. Turn any wall into a complete cinema experience with the LED projector. Watch movies, blah, blah, blah. Super bright LED technology. The tech specs are the input is 110 to 240 volt. Dimensions are, it's in millimeters, so those of you out there who are going to recalculate this, go ahead and recalculate, comment below. 170 by 130 by 70 millimeters. The projection distance, and comment below for those of you recalculating, 1.07 to 3.5 meters. Image size is 300 to 100 inches. Audio is stereo output. The lighting is LED, and the resolution is 153,600 RGB pixels. Okay, so now that all that's purchased. So super easy to open the box. Well, I say it's easy. It's just one of those tabs that kind of gets stuck in there. Okay. So you know I'm not doing any kind of trickery. Although I still might drop it. Honestly, I won't drop it. Ta-da! Look, what do we have? Styrofoam! So it's very well protected. Nothing else is in there. It could be good, it could be bad, who knows. Apparently I brought it upside down. So it's kind of set up like this. Take the lid off. Poof, there it is. Oh, I like this one. It's so cute and small. This one's tiny. Look how little. It's so little. And this will kind of be like a two-part video. I'll segue into the other section. But this is kind of the going over the actual product itself, what we see about this part. Then I'll pick it up to my laptop and we'll go through everything. So, what's all that? Empty. Throw it in the floor. Have a little bitty remote. Doesn't look like I have any batteries with any of this, so I'll have to go dig some out somewhere. Trash on the floor. And it looks like it takes 2 AAA batteries. Here's the little remote. There you go. Do. It's little. Here's my hand. Here's remote. Smaller than my hand. You have a little cord set up here. And then the power cable for the unit itself. Now, I have another LED projector, which I do love dearly. And I use them for different things. I'm a CPR instructor, so I do like to be able to plug into my computer to be able to display on whatever wall, so I don't have to worry about, oh dear, where am I going? You know, do they have the equipment that I need? How much stuff do I need to haul around? Yada, yada, yada. I like being able to just use my own projector and just use whatever and be like, oh, do you guys have a blank wall? I can use it. That's all I really need. And then poof, there it is. So here's the cord, and it's actually just a regular wall outlet cord. And then just your normal. I've actually got several cords that are about this size, so that's good. If I happen to lose it, then yeehaw. But there's that. Okay. So now I'm going to talk about what features I see on this. There's probably more, but, you know, this is what I see. So, the lens cover is more like a silicone feel. It's not. It smells more like rubber. But anyway, it's flexible. It's not the hard stuff. And, sorry, I was reading messages that popped up. And see, there's the woo light. You have a VGA cable input right here. Let's see, what are these over here? AVGs. And it's got a little diagram, which I really like back here to actually tell you, instead of just putting it on the stuff, you've got HDMI here, SD card would go here. That looks like for a micro USB, a USB, and then of course for your power. And now on the back side, you have this little knobby thing right here, so you can raise, lower, tilt, do all that. And then it's got 4 feet, and the 4 feet have that rubberized grip to really hold her down there. So I really like that part. And then the buttons on this part right here, so in case you don't have your remote, you have backup, go forward. I don't know what that button's for. It's a box with an arrow in it pointing into the box. Don't know. I'm assuming the 3 lines is menu. The up, down, left, right, and then OK. And then that says power, and then volume up and volume down. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to see if I can get her to work on just my laptop. And then we'll display it out so you guys can see that, yay, it does work. It might be really close because my table is super close. But we'll make sure that we can get it to work, see what we can do about it, and see how I really feel about when I'm hooking it up to the laptop. Because I might be cussing a lot, so we won't record that part. Because sometimes things happen technically, you know, where they're not working the way they way that you really want to. But I want to try to do it straight from VGA to my laptop, and we'll see what goes on. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm back. It was that quick, which you don't know how quick it was because I paused the screen. Ha! But it really only took me about 5 minutes. Now part of this is because I learned my lesson last time. And if I'm hooking it up to a laptop, use your VGA cable, okay? You do not get a VGA cable, but it's very helpful to have one. Let me go ahead and tell you. I'll put a link down there somewhere, along with the link to buy this. And remember, this is, gosh, golly gee, it is not that big at all. It's a bit orange on my fingers. That from fingertip to right here is how wide. And then it's about whole hand long, and standing upright, it's about to right here, from the base of my hand to about right there. So it's really not that big. I mean, I could fit that in my purse if I needed to. You could probably hook it to your phone. I did not try that. I tried it from my laptop because that is the way that I plan on using it. And I know other reviewers would be like, oh, y'all use it this way, and I use it this way, and I use it this way. Well, this is the only way that I'm going to be using it, so it's really the only way that I care if it works. Because this is what I need for my businesses that I run and things that I do. Okay. It's great that those other options are there. To know that later on in life, if I need to be able to do those, that I can. Now, here's the thing. Hopefully, yes. How'd you like the inside of my hand there? Gorgeous, wasn't it? Okay. It's plugged in. That's the electricity. Don't laugh at me. It's been a long day. I wanna switch around so you guys don't have to see my house. This is the VGA cable. VGA, I have no idea what it stands for, but it is also the main cord if you have a desktop that hooks your monitor up to your tower. So if you don't have one handy, steal one from there. I got mine from Amazon for about $3-4, I think that's right. But I keep extra around because I like having the projectors, and I always keep one in my CBR case, so that way when I'm ready, I can just go and be done with it and not have to worry about anything. It makes life a lot simpler. Okay, so the different thing about this, whatever. So I thought this little thing back here, I'll show you guys, this little doober back here, you can see it, it's on. I thought that was to focus it. No, that's if your screen's like this, and it does like this, or it does like that. Keystone, okay? So that's the trapezoid tilt. Learn something new? Didn't know that. To focus it, you actually, I'm going to try to do this without blinding you guys. You turn here. Your lens, the outer rim of your lens rotates so you can get it as clear as you want to. Now, I actually have something going. I'm trying to figure out where I can put it so you guys can see it. I wonder if I can do it little. Probably not. Probably not that small. But like maybe 5 inches away from the wall here. But you can tell it does work. It works really great across the wall. However, that's also our art center for home. A lot of times my kids, they like to do art and play, and you guys don't need to see the art center. It's kind of messy. But it does work really great. You do have to focus the lens. But once it's focused, it's like, boom, it's there. You can tell, you can see it for like forever and a day away. And it makes it really great. So I really, really like that. I love how small it is. I'm in love with that because it's tiny and it works really well. And you can tell as soon as it's on, listen, you hear the fan blowing? Now it's been on for about 20-ish minutes and it's not, it hasn't gotten hot. Now, the ones that we use at school, sometimes they'll get kind of toasty. You know, the kids will walk by and it's blowing a lot of hot air. Of course, they're a lot bigger and bulkier, too, so they might be pulling a lot more electricity, and I don't know. This one's not. It's been going, like I said, about 20 minutes or so, and it's not blowing out much. I could feel some good air circulation from it there for a little bit. And it's just like a light blow, like a kind of blow. It's not like a kind of thing. So, and the buttons on top, you remember the one I told you about that had the box with the arrow pointing in it? Okay, that's the one you select, and then you can choose like if it's for PC or if it's USB or for whatever. So that's that option. It's not the menu. The menu is the 3, and see, you know, if it helps, it does come with an owner's manual. Owner's manual. A lot of times, you know, we don't read them. I usually never read them, because I don't figure anybody else does. So I'm not going to look like a know-it-all. I'm going to be like, well, you know, I tried this, it didn't work, and oh, look, I had to go look it up, because I didn't know how to focus it. Seriously, I thought it was the one that said Keystone. So I had to go and look, and yeah, you have to twist the lens. So I have to give this, if I could give this like an 8-star, I would. It's so little, it's tiny, it doesn't get hot, it focuses where I need it to, it's completely clear. I have absolutely no complaints. As soon as I plugged it into the laptop, and then I hit the little box with the arrow and told it that I wanted it to go to PC, there it was on the screen. No other issues whatsoever with it at all. Like, it's been awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, can't wait to use it out in the field, but for right now. And then see, what we do at home a lot of times is there's a YouTube channel. I won't mention names, I won't name drop, but I will mention that it's yoga for kids kind of thing. It's super cute, learned about it at school. And, sorry, I'm a little shaky tonight, can you tell? But it is super cool, and we'll do that, and so the kids can just sit around and we'll do yoga, and it's fun yoga for kids, so that's what it's really all about. And they can watch it, because we've got a couple of huge blank walls in the house, and then, boom, they can see it super big, and they think it's really cool. And then, you know, they stand in front of them, and they're like, look, there's my shadow. There's 3 and 4, so. They're cute this age, and they care. If they were older, they wouldn't care. They would want to play games on it somehow. But anyway, I like it. It's for me. Thanks, guys.